Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of Debt Free Famous, where cash always win, money talks, and the new famous is becoming debt free and finding financial freedom. My name is Mickey Florvillis, and the topic today is the grass greener on the other side? Well, let's get right into it. To answer this question, and I was thinking about this a lot this week, I had found this quote by Amar Dave, and I want to start off with reading this quote, and it says, "Too many people are thinking the grass is greener on the other side of the fence when they ought to just water the grass that they are standing on." So that pretty much gives an idea of what I think right now. And I want to talk about how too many people are looking to the other side of the victory of becoming debt free, which is that green grass that's on the other side, instead of worried about how and what's the process of getting there. And I can tell you this, that becoming debt free, it's almost like figuring out how to get green grass. I've been living in this house for about 6 months now, and I'm obsessed with my lawn and trying to figure out how to have the best lawn in the neighborhood. Like every neighbors around me has hired someone to do the treatment, which is smart, and I wish I was smart as them to do that. But for some reason, I'm obsessed with trying to figure it out myself. So I've been looking up what type of grass that I have, and I didn't know that there was so many different types of grass, and I have St. Augustine grass or whatever, and I'm trying to learn what it takes to make it green. I have the basics down of how to do it. I have to feed it, seed it, water it, and cut it, which is the basics. That's it. And then, there's details that's to it, but that's the basic of what I need to do to make my grass green. And why I'm talking about my grass, because this is not a grass show, this is about a money show about becoming debt free. I think that process is almost the same with becoming debt free. You have to know your grass. And when I say that, you have to know your system of what you're going to do to get to that goal of becoming debt free. Plenty of times I've mentioned a lot of different ideas or books that I've read or systems, such as the Dave Ramsey system that you can do, Susie Orman systems that you can run. But the process is basic. You have a basic way of making your grass green, but you gotta not look too far ahead to what that result is. You can't look over to that neighbor's grass that is looking awesome as green, and you want that same thing, which everyone wants, but you have to think about that person or whoever they hired had to take a process and had to take the time to take a grass that maybe that wasn't green and to turn it green. And that's the sort of kind of thing that you have to do with getting out of debt. You have to take your grass and start watering it yourself. For me, the first thing I learned that I had to do is that I had to change my whole game around of what I was doing with my life to become debt free. I started off, and a lot of people who's watching this video, who's familiar with me, know me from the West Coast, my Hollywood life, the actor life of when I was out there and I was studying to be an actor. I'm not that anymore, and I'm not saying that I won't do it, or I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm saying that at this time of my life, the grass that I'm trying to take care of right now can't do that. And that thing of acting can't give me the fertilizer, the feed, the seed, the water that I need to make my grass green. And that's something that everyone has to take a realization and take a look at. If you're at a place that's highly expensive and it's multiple times more than what you're making a paycheck on, and your rent costs that much more to pay, the realization is that you might have to find another place to live. You might have to go somewhere else. If you're at a job that only makes so much, and at the time for me, I was when I was acting, I was only making so much, and I had to sacrifice opportunities to work at certain places that can probably make me more because I wanted to be free to run to an audition. And you got to know what that what your choices are, and if that choice is going to help you with this goal, because not everything works, not everything helps you, but that's the grass, and that's the studying that you have to do to make it work for yourself. So to answer the question as clear as possible, is the grass greener on the other side? Yes, the grass is greener on the other side, because that is somebody else's grass, that is somebody else's work, that is somebody else's result that they made, and they made it green. And then I want to answer this way. Is the grass green on the other side? If I was that person on that green grass and I'm looking at you, no, that grass is not green on the other side. And that's something that I don't want to do. So the big answer is like, it's the grass that's underneath you. Study it, know how it works, and know how to get to that part to make it what you want to make it. So create your systems, make flawless systems. So what I share and what I do might not necessarily work for you. This is a platform, like I said before, that I want to open it up so everyone can talk about different ways of how to win with money, how to make that awesome statement, how to become king with money, and how to get to that goal of financial freedom and to become debt free. Now, my system is simple. Pay off all of your debts. Pay it all off as fast as you can. And the simplest thing I can do is say, like, start off with a small emergency fund, attack it with a debt snowball plan, and then create a fully funded emergency fund before you get into the fun spot of how to use advanced tools to create legacy wealth. That's all I got for today. So again, answering the question, is the grass green on the other side? It's up to you to figure that out for yourself. I'll see you next time. Peace.